everyone, I welcome you for the class. In the previous video we have come across the storage array based concepts for the replication of the data, and we have studied the full volume mirroring. Today we'll be looking into the pointer based full volume replication. The concept of the full volume replication is applied, but along with this one we are looking at the pointer. So we are applying the pointer concept where the data will be managed using the pointers. Now when I say the pointers, then automatically a bitmap is being generated to keep track of this data. Now whenever we are keeping this track, the pointers are being generated, then how the data is being accessed? Usually it is being done using the copy on the first axis, or it is being done using the full copy mode. Okay, so this is the way the data is being copied from the source to the target. So in this diagram you can check that the source is already having the data. So this data is being mirrored into the replica, which is still not being utilized by the target. So original data is being copied from the source to the replica. Now in case the new data is been coming for the source, right, at that particular period of the time, the target, whatever the data is been there from the source, is completely copied. So I can say that the full mirroring is being done. Okay, and the same time the source is waiting until this target whole data is being copied, and once the new data is approaching for the source, then the data is being changed. That means as it is already copied, it will be modified, and this new data is being copied to the source. The next one is, you can see here it is copy on the first axis, read from the target. So previous diagram, if you check, the data is read or written only to the source, right? It has not been any changes is not been done at the target side, it is just only copying. Here whenever in case I want to read the data from the target side, so how it is being done? Now you can check here, the source is having the data, replica is not having any sort of the data. Now if in case there is a read request from the host for the business continuity at the replica, so at that particular period of the time, the original data from the source will be copied to the replica, and if in case the new data is being arriving, then that data is also being copied at the replica. That means the data is that data can be modified and it can be read from the replica. The next one is copy on the first axis, that is right to the target. So if in case there is any changes to be done, then how it is being updated at the target side, right? Now you can check here, from the source the data is being copied, it is being moved to the host initially as the target is blank, and the data is being copied from the source to the replica, it is being moved, and in case a new data is being coming, the source data is not being changed, the source data remains as it was in the original, only the replica, that is target data, is being changed. Okay, so this is how the data is updated in the target for the purpose of the business continuity. The previous data, the data whatever is being changed, it is being managed using the help of this bitmaps. Now whenever they are applying these technologies at the target, we have to make sure that the volume managers, as the source is being there, the same capacity also has to be applied for the target devices also. So this is one of the the major disadvantage when we are taking into the replication process. Next we'll be discussing about the pointer based virtual replication. So in this pointer based replication, you can just see here that we are having the source, there is a source, we have a target that is acting as a virtual device, and we have one more device that is same as the database called as the save location. Okay, so in this pointer based virtual replication, as usual we are using the bitmap to store the data not exactly data, but the data that whatever is being written, we are having the pointer. Using that pointer, we are going to copy, and in this pointer based virtual replication, complete data is not being copied onto the target device, right, which is acting as a virtual device. We are not copying the complete data, but in turn, in this target, we are going to have the pointers which is containing the bitmap pointing to that particular data. Okay, now where is the original data that is to be copied? So that data is all moved from the source to the save location. So by this one, it is going to reduce the data over the target. So this is another way they are using it on the pointer based virtual replication. So in the target, we are not going to contain any data. Please do remember, it is not going to contain any data, but only it is going to contain the pointers in that one. Now you can check in this whole diagram. Initially, the production host writes a new data to the source for the first time once the session is being activated, right? So the pointer, that is the target, is pointing to the source and the save location is empty. On the second one is the original data from the source is copied to the save, and the associated pointer is pointing to the new location. Initially there was no pointer, but you can check that the source data is moved to the save location, and for that one, whatever the pointer was been there, it is pointing to this one. Now if you check in this previous diagram, initially all the three pointers, that storage location, were been pointing to the particular storage lines from the source. Now you can check that the third arrow mark, right? So what is over here, as the data is being moved to the save location, the pointer is pointing to that save location. Okay, the same way as moving on, whenever a new data is updated on the resources, that means as already data is moved to the save location, a new data can be updated, right, to the source. So this way the pointer based application using write to the source is being copied, and as this new data is not being copied to the save location, so there is no pointer pointing to that one. Okay, so this was about the pointer based virtual replication. Now whenever I want to write to the target, you can just check here also at the source and the target. From the source, the data is being pointed using the target, all the pointers are being available, and the new data is being coming from the host side. So what happens is that whenever a new request is being coming at the target side, so the first source data will be all copied, whichever is being needed, it is being copied, and for that the target, we are having the pointer pointing, and that is being stored in the virtual device. And whenever the new data is being coming, right, from the target side, so please remember, at the target side the new data is being coming, and that is being copied to the save location. So for that, here when the new data is being coming, we have been getting the new data, so there is no need of the new pointer to be pointed. Okay, so the use of the pointer is not being needed, directly the data can be copied. So the pointer is only used when the data from the source to the save location is being copied, so that data is being maintained in the target. So it can be directly accessed by the the target host to carry on the operations. So this was all about the storage array based replication. Moving on to the next one is network based replication. So you can see in this one, the network based replication is going to combine both the benefits of array based and the host based. So for that purpose, we are using the continuous data protection. So what it does is, it has got the ability to restore the data at any point of the time, right? If there is any changes being done, so it is going to keep track of all that data, and it is using the term called as the CPD journal, that is continuous. We have been having continuous data protection, that journal is being maintained. So what it is going to do is, in this diagram you can check that we are having the host, we have a write splitter which is going to divide the data into two copies, and that data is being moved, right? It is being moved into the production volume. It is being moved from the host to the production volume, and also it is being moved to the CDP appliance. So what it is going to do is, once the data is being moved to the production volume from the CPD appliance, the data is being the CPD journal is maintaining the pointers to each and every data, and that data is being later moved to the replica. So the CPD alliance is going to receive a copy of that write, and it is being copied to the journal volume along with the timestamp. So please remember, along with the timestamp it is being copied and the data is moved to the replica. So whenever we are going to try to recover the data from the source, so this CDP appliance is going to restore the data from the replica. So it is been going to take the data from the replica, and this journal is going to help to check with the data that is been pointing at that particular period of the time. Suppose this is the replica what is been there, the CPD journal. So at what particular time you have been asking the data, it is going to cross verify. So it is been pointing at this particular instance of the time, and it is going to check that whether this is the data that is been matching for this one, right? So this is a network based local replication. This is how the network based local replication takes place using the continuous data protection, and the replication is going to occur at the network layer. Okay, so these are all the technologies that are being applied for the local replication of the data that is taking within the host or within the particular premises. Okay, so in case any doubts have been there, you can please drop your questions in the blog. Thank you.